Hello, 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 my Geminis. How are you guys doing? A long time no see. I'm going to correct this just a little bit. Hopefully, everybody's doing good. I missed you guys. If you are new to my channel, my name is Patty. I'm Divine Warrior Intuitive, and I am an empath and highly intuitive. I do one-on-one readings if you would like. However, this is for you today for the rest of June. So whenever you're watching this, it is meant to something resonate with you. And we're going to just move forward. So I'm going to pick some oracles. This first deck for you brand new people, this is Divine's deck. Sorry, I have a Frenchie. She's like needing attention. This is Divine deck. So what that means is cards are the resource for you guys, and Divine and our higher power, our higher creator, whatever you want to call him, God, Allah, the universe. She sounds like a pig, sorry. That kind of a thing is we're getting. Cards are just the resource. These are the messages. These are the message sender. All right. So let's see what Divine has to say for you today for the end of June for Geminis. All right. So we've got the number 10 already, shoot out of the chute, waking the lion. So lions are known for their strength. They're also known for their loyalty to their mate. They also have just an enormous amount of power. They are also very patient because they have to sit there and wait sometimes for a long time before they can get their prey, okay, before they can get their food and that kind of a thing. But also the lions are very known for their strength, of course, duh. But this is the number 10. So something is maybe building strength in you or needs to build strength in you. The number 10 is an interesting number because it's the ending of something and it's also the beginning of something. So it may take strength for you to get through something, whatever that may be. And it is the time to build that strength for that because it says on your current energies, ride the wave. It's also the number 5. Number 5 in numerology can mean a lot of creativity, a lot of things that are envisioned and things of that nature. But the dolphins are actually riding on the top of the wave. So I think what Divine is trying to share with you is that now is the time to have the strength to do whatever it is that you need to do. Now, if that's in a relationship, whatever you need to say, whatever you need to express and be open about what you need yourself, what you need, and be courageous enough to share that. People are not transparent enough in relationships, and the reason why is because they're just so fearful. And if you have to live in fear to share something with a partner, that's probably not the partner for you, because in a partnership that is like best friends, you should be able to share anything and everything. So a lot of people have pets because they love pets, because they love them unconditionally. They can share, they can cry, they can do everything with a pet, but that's what a best friend in human form should be as well. Okay. Then we also have, boy, this is a popular card for the end of June. I think 3 signs have gotten this one already. So this is about the Hermit, and the Hermit energy on this is a Virgo energy. It is also one that we need to look at the crystals on that, because they stand out. These crystals in this card stand out. You see the Hermit back there by himself. This is something that you have to do, but the crystals stand out because they shine, they're beautiful, they have value, they know their value. If they had a brain, they would know their value because they're gorgeous, right? But how do you get a crystal? You have to dig for it. You have to look for it. You have to maybe spelunk a cave to go get it. But there is some form of work to get a crystal. That is you. It's sort of like when we say the diamond in the rough, Geminis, you're the diamond, you're in the rough, and you're trying to show yourself And go with the flow. Thank you. So go with the flow. These dolphins are going with the flow because they're actually on the top. Again, the number 5 is a really new energy. Okay, it's something that you're trying to get the feel of. It's sort of like when you're learning something, an instrument or something. At first, you just sort of play with it, and then you actually then get down into learning that instrument. So the number 5 is just like a brand new energy. All right. So Geminis, whatever it is that you're needing to dig deep down on, now's the time, because the current energies say it is. And Divine is saying he's giving you the courage. And I say he, but Divine is an energy, guys. He's an energy, he's a frequency. So this is why you have to raise your frequencies, raise so that you can hear, so that you can feel, so that's what empaths do, is they keep their vibrations high so that we can feel, we can hear whatever it is, and we can watch and we can read what everything is going on. Okay, but you have to stay at that high frequency, or it just sort of drowns out, like the ocean, the wave. You're going to fall in that wave and everything's muddled. Okay, and then that becomes the earth. That becomes your mind, not your spirit. All right, so let's see what the cards say for Geminis, please. If there's this message for the rest of June for Geminis. Okay. Let's see what the rest of it is for Geminis. So I do spreads just slightly different, but that's okay. Everybody does them differently. I can do a Celtic, but I just really... I don't know, they throw me off a little bit, but because my energies are different. So your current energy is the Chariot. The Chariot is something currently, she is standing still. The Chariot isn't moving at this point. It needs to be moving. It's like it's trying to move. So whatever it was that was holding you back, now it's sort of like the horses the reins are going out and it's time to move, time to go with the flow. We have the King of Cups with your first card out, and the Hierophant. Definitely. The King of Cups is about things of your heart, your passion, your nature. But the Hierophant is all about listening to spirit, listening to somebody who has the wisdom and the knowledge. Thank you. I don't know who that is in your life, but whoever has the wisdom and knowledge in whatever you're trying to do, please, pay attention to them, because the Hierophant is, could be ancient wisdom. It could be, okay, for example, if you're married, you're having troubles, and you go to a friend who's been divorced or divorced 2 or 3 times, wrong person to go to. You want to go to somebody who's been married 30, 40, 50 years, even 25 years, or even 10 years, and say, how is it that you get through your struggles with your mate? That kind of a thing. Because they've gone through some. Every year you're going to go through some. So they really want to try to figure out. So you go to somebody with the wisdom of that. All right. So you have the Page of Swords at the center of your reading. Oh, love this. Love this. Page of Wands. You got 2. A lot of new energy, guys. A lot of new good forward moving energy. You've got the number 2 again. Okay, you've got the number 1s, you got the number 2s. These are awesome energies. You've got the 3 of Wands as your challenge card. Somebody can't see way out there. Somebody can't see the future. Somebody may not have the hope or the desire. They may be sitting there thinking, it's not for me. Your cards are so beautiful. Look at these 2 pages, and then you've got the 2 of Cups. All right. This energy is all about newness, but doing things and speaking and being honest with yourself first and then sharing it. It would be like, it's sad because when people are going to college and things like that of that nature, they start out with a certain desire and degree they want to go in for, but as they get in maybe the second year, they're like, I don't want to do that anymore. That's maybe something they thought of in high school or whatever, and they had this grandiose idea. That's what they wanted to do. But because your minds are so young yet and not really formed, your frontal lobe isn't even formed until you're 24, 25. You don't have a clue. So when you get to that age, 24, it's like, man, I want to change this. And it's okay to change it. There's nothing wrong with changing it because your mind is not where it was when you were very young. In your 20s, it's not going to be the same in your 30s. When you're in your 30s, it's not going to be the same as 40s. Trust me, I'm 65 and I can tell you right now what my age now, I could even tell you 5 years ago, I wished I would have done things differently. Okay. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself, okay, in what you want to do because you've got a lot of things coming together. A lot of things coming together. You've got to be able to know that, but your challenges, you don't see them, or either you're not taking the time to slow down enough to say, hey, I need to figure this out. What do I want to do in the first 6 months? What do I want to do in the year? What are my goals? Where do I want to be in 5 years? Where do I want to be in 10 years? You're not doing that for yourself. Even in your relationships, your jobs, your desires, your hobbies, what you want to do. Do you want to travel? What is it that your hobbies that you want to do? Those kind of things. You have to really think about those things because the Hermit is telling you to dig deep. Dig deep. And really, Virgos are very good at analyzing things and finding the solutions to the problems, things of that nature, because Virgos tend to really look deep into things. And that's one of their positive things because they try to create the solutions for a lot of things. All right. So I want to get some clarification on these two Page of Swords and Page of Wands. Let's see what the cards say about that. The King of Cups again is all about authority of your heart. This is something that you want to grow, your passion, your purpose, your calling. Oh, thank you. So another thing about purpose and calling that's being brought to me is that whatever you decide to do now doesn't mean you're going to do it for a lifetime, because our purpose and our calling can change because we're on a journey. We're always learning. We're always growing. We're always finding out new things about ourselves. If we're honest about it. Yes, I love horses, but I bought horses, rode horses, trained horses, did horses. And then I moved, into leather. I made saddles and worked on saddles and tack and leather and things like that. But it changes. I lived in Japan. Purpose in things that I love to do, they're not forever. It's just for a season. Okay. So that's the same for you. Okay. So, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, please. Clarification. Oh. Another 2. Another 10. Love it. Another 6. Did I have a 6? Oh, no, that was the last reading. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords. Again, this could be a pattern. Thank you. So somebody has maybe a bad habit. This needs to be broken. So there's might be a pattern that's ending. And it's sort of like what you'll need to do with this pattern, whatever it is. Maybe it's chewing your fingernails, maybe whatever it is, or maybe you have a potty mouth, or you need to do something differently to come to a higher vibration, a higher frequency. Again, that's courage. That takes strength. That takes a lot of commitment to yourself to be able to end that. So something there is ending. And the Page of Swords, this is all about authentic truth and authentic self. And it's releasing you from whatever bondage you were in. Okay. And like if you're in a toxic relationship, it releases you from that bondage. If you leave and you say, or you have to put boundaries up, that kind of a thing too. You want to be able to put healthy boundaries up and say, no, I'm not going to put up with that anymore. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to do it, whatever. Being true to your authentic self. It does take work. Okay. Again, it does take work, and it does take, this was the Page of the Page of Wands, it does take work. And if you look, the first card is the 7, the 2, and then the 4. This is about being true to yourself, seeing the hard work that you're doing. This is that hermit energy again, guys. And not focusing on what you can see, but what you don't see. Because things matter of the heart, we don't see them. We don't see love. We don't see kindness. We don't see value. We don't see things that are the most important things that we can leave this earth with. We do see all things like the broken glass, or, you know, a job that you were just let go on. We do see things of physical nature in the earth. However, we have to not focus in on those things. The Four of Cups is about missing an opportunity because you're looking in a negative space, a low vibrational space. Well, why me? Why didn't this happen to, you know, why did this happen to me? Why am I going through this? Life is so unfair. See, the cup is trying to offer him, but the thing is, he ain't looking. He ain't paying attention. He's depressed. He's looking at the pessimistic side rather than the optimistic. Anything that we go through in a struggle, Geminis, is that we learn a lesson from it, and whatever that lesson is, we make it better. We learn from that lesson to go to a next level, higher level, say, oh, okay, I got that. Otherwise, we're going to repeat that. How many times have some of you been out there with the same type of relationship? Oh, I met this boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh my gosh, why do I keep meeting the same kind of people that just want to use me or want to cheat or whatever it is, okay? That cycle has to be broken. Okay, so that's what the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords are saying, is now here is a brand new opportunity to break those cycles and move that Chariot to keep moving forward. All right. Oops, wrong deck. Wrong deck. I've already done that. All right. So let's see what else we can come up with here, Divine. What is it that you want us to share before the end of this reading? Is there anything, even if there's anybody from the other side that wants to share a message for somebody that may be watching this? Thank you. Can't make this up, guys. Can't make it up. Stop looking at all the things that you don't have. Stop looking at the low vibrational things. Train your mindset. This is what I do. I do transformation coaching. Train that mindset to look at things that are more of joy, positive, things of that you can control, not what you can't control. If it's somebody else, you can't control them. If it's you, you can control how you act, how you respond, and all those kind of things before you miss some great opportunity. I don't know what that is for you. However, I cannot make that up. So you have 2 4s there. You have 2s things trying to come together. You have 10s. Divine is saying, trust me, I'm going to end this. If you don't, it's sort of like when you know you're tired and you need rest and you don't, and you keep going. Divine's going to do something to make you rest. Maybe you'll break a toe. Maybe something will happen. Something will break down. Something will whatever. And he'll say, you know what? Now you need to sit home and rest. Because this is what I'm trying to. When he has you resting, that is a time where he wants you to focus in quiet. That means take a breather. Go step outside. Sit in the grass. Just nature. Be quiet. Listen, because he's trying to send you a message. That's the digging deep. Listening to spirit before you listen to mind. If you're listening to what you're thinking about, if you're overthinking stuff, you're doing it backwards. You have to listen to the spirit. The spirit talks to the mind, the head, and then the head tells the body how to act, react, what to say, what not to say. All right? Beautiful, beautiful reading. Lots of opportunity coming your way because it's matters of the heart, matters of things that you desire, things that you want. And Divine is trying to show you. What a beautiful reading, guys. I really hope this was resonating with you, or a part of it was resonating. Use it as an aha moment. think about it, but let your heart and your spirit do the work. All right. Because this and your intuition and everything, but you got to be true to your authentic self. That's the center of your reading. Okay. Authentic self first. Stop faking till you make it. Stop faking it. Stop saying that, yeah, I want to do that when you don't. Say, nope, I really don't. I want to spend my time doing something else. It's okay, because that's what you want to do and don't want to do. All right. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to watch more of our videos for July, but also if you want a one-on-one or if you want coaching or anything like that, information's below, divinewarriorintuitive.com. And I would love to be able to help you transform your mindset to a higher vibration and a healthier self. Take care. We'll see you in July.